complete reversal from the first half where it looked like we wondered if maybe Boston was ready to tap out, which I get, human nature might kick in. But as Tim Legler showed, defensively they really clamped down. And I mentioned earlier statistically, Richard, the Heat shot under 20% for the game from three. How much did the Celtics have to do with that?
Yeah. Well, it had everything to do, with the way they got up into them. Like this game, we always hear the cliches, it's a game of inches, where this series has really been a back and forth, a couple of buckets here and there, and it might be 2-2, it might be 3-1 for the Boston Celtics. But ultimately, Daniel Tice and Enes Kanter were huge. We pointed out, I saw the clip, and Legler was pointing out how Kemba Walker was getting up, going over the screens, all of the extra effort. Well, the bigs being able to be up and contest and switch out, and Enes Kanter and Daniel Tice giving them 25 and 16 was huge for the Boston Celtics tonight.
We talked about this, and again, having played in as many of these playoff series where, like we talked about the other night, where you've been on both sides of the ledger, but you're not in a bubble, man. Like this environment where we saw the Clippers, I think, in the fourth quarter, I won't say quick because I refuse to use that word, but I understand why they lost interest, I guess is the kindest way to put it. And Boston in that first quarter, Richard, looked like maybe they had run out of gas. What changed? Like, what did they show by finding that gear?
Well, look, Brad Stevens said, hey, we're on the platform right now. We're in that space where they're going to dissect everything. You saw the blow-up between Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart after being down 0-2. It's because they expect better from themselves. So I believe that they were going to come out and give a great effort. Now, just like everybody else, I was a little curious after that first quarter, but they continued to persevere. Their defense increased. You saw Duncan Robinson got off to a hot start, but after that, they did a great job of clamping down on the Miami Heat shooters, and that was really the difference in the game.
Can they get to 7?
Ooh, I don't know. This one's going to be tough. I'm not going to doubt them. I'm going to say the Miami Heat still win this series. It's just hard for me to figure out if it's going to be in 6 or 7. But I am very, very impressed with the way the Boston Celtics got off to a slow start and still battled and continue to fight to get one more win in this series.
Last bonus grooming tip. This is very inside, just for ball guys like you and me. How often do you shave your head? I got after mine today, and I realized it had been about 4 days, and I looked a mess. How often do you have to clean that up?
Well, I can't go razor, so I have to go, little T outliners that help. So I have to go a little bit more often. But I just want to tell you, I am so proud to be a part of the bald community with you, and you are a champion of the bald community, and I am just so amazed by that.
I appreciate that. We got Stanford Steve back over there, too, getting a look at him. He clearly needs to get after it because he has neglected that. We need to take the jib, get off that shot. We can't besmirch the look of me and Richard as clean as we are. I appreciate you, sir. You elevate us when you share your time with us, and I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.